Hey, it's your boy Jay Reed.
It's your boy Price Man Banker.
And you are watching
Now you
Gracias.
know.
Gracias, señor.
You know.
Gentlemen, you can't fight in here. This is the war room.
Frankly, back here, I don't give a damn.
And if you don't know, now you know.
Welcome to another episode of Now You Know. Hey, Tito, man, this is nothing but a blessing today, I'll tell you that.
It's a special night. This has been long overdue. We talked about executing this idea for multiple months, and it's always, there was some challenge in the way, but nevertheless, we're resilient, and we're excited because we truly have a special guest tonight. People who are close to us, who are thriving and making positive impact in the community with their music and what they're bringing on. So, how you feeling, Heath?
Brother, I am feeling, let's just start off by saying we got two guests, not one, because you made it seem like we just had one special guest. We got two special guests, and these two combined is, man, I'll take you back in the old school. It's like when you combine with the powers in something and then you create forces in something that takes it to another level, the way I look at it, right?
Yeah.
So these gentlemen here have been exclusively involved in my life too. So
Correct.
That's what I think you were trying to say, but you forgot. It's not one. It's two.
It's two of them, correct.
So I must introduce Price Man and Jay Reed.
What's happening?
Yes,
What's
sir.
happening? We in the building.
Yes, sir.
Now you know.
Now you know, podcast.
Here.
We made it. We made it.
Appreciate that. Yeah.
Please, gentlemen, introduce yourselves and let the people know a little bit something about you right now.
Man, it's the boy Reed, man. Reed the Great, Jay Reed, you know what time it is. PLR is in the building. The invasion is here.
Mm-hmm.
You know is in the building. The invasion is here. Man, we've been grinding for a minute, you know what I'm saying? Been doing our thing in the streets, making music, doing shows, every club, killing it, vibing with a lot of, other major artists, just, saying, doing our thing. What you think, Price?
Yes, sir. I go by the name of Price Man Banker, PLR representative. Shout out to You already know.
You know.
Man, we've been grinding for a long time, putting out good music, vibing with the people. I like to say the music is poetry in motion. So we're going to keep putting that out and keep putting out good music for the people.
Believe it.
So, gentlemen, of course, I've spent time with you guys, out when you guys were working, the performance and all this stuff, and it's inspiring, it's exciting to see the execution of you guys' game plan. I think was what people will be more excited about you guys will be what you guys got coming up. Of course, we want to get to the music, but first, I want to talk about the exciting event that is coming up for you guys in the month of May.
Yes, sir.
So,
yes, sir.
if I'm understanding correctly, you guys will be performing at the Ritz. So, if you guys can elaborate on that and let the listeners know what to expect on that event.
Correct. So, yeah, we doing the Ritz.
May 2nd.
May 2nd, Ybor City. 7th Avenue.
Yes.
Is live. It's popping. The Ritz been doing their thing for a minute.
Correct.
On Monday nights.
Mischief Monday.
Shout out to DJ Cool. Shout out to Buckwheat.
Paul.
Paul, they holding down the spot.
Yes.
So, we did it once before.
Correct.
They bringing us back for the second time around.
You guys are doing something right.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
We bring the people out. DJ Incredible will be special guest DJ. He is also the producer and engineer for majority of the music that we've been putting out lately.
Gotcha.
It is going to be a event that you will not forget, and you know how we do it. It's going to be litty.
I want to talk about you guys since we're all involved in the music industry. I want to talk about your beginning on the music industry. What did that look like? What were the aspirations? How did you guys begin that journey? And Price Man, you can start, please.
So this hits very, very close to home. My very first performance was at the Bulls Club with these two gentlemen.
Okay.
So I had
oh.
already started. Yeah. Shout out to DJ Heat, first person to put a mic in my hand and let me, start doing my thing on stage, man. So, like I say, this hits close to home, and it's family in the building. Man, I was
crazy, the
inspired.
Bulls
I
Club.
grew up around music, so my whole life, my dad used to throw like block parties
That's
and
dope.
DJ and cook for the community.
That's
and my
dope.
uncle Ken had a studio.
Okay.
So just being around the atmosphere, I got to, really soak up everything. So that led to me, becoming who I am today. And I linked up with my brother Jay Reed, in which we went to middle school together.
Okay.
And
What middle school did you guys go to?
Sly Middle School,
okay.
Tampa.
Shout out, yo.
Okay.
Alumni.
Making everlasting connections.
Correct. So we ended up running into each other. Short story, we ran into each other at my uncle's studio. It's like, yo, I ain't seen you since college, because we actually went to college
We
together.
went to college together too.
Yeah. So, but we weren't really
They
hanging
just
in
did
college.
everything together.
So
Not high school though.
not high school.
Okay.
But we bumped back into each other, and that's where we linked up and connected with the music. And I met DJ Heat, and that pretty much started my story and my journey.
I mean, crazy. I feel like it's always interesting how when you stick to the process and stick to the journey, you'll meet the people that you have might lost touch with, just because of life. Life circumstances. Nothing that there is something like a friction or anything like that. But
Yeah.
I just think as long as you stay on the same path, eventually better opportunities will come, and things will happen in the right time. That's how I like to think about it. What about you, Reed? How did you get started?
Man, I mean, we've been here for a minute talking about how I started, you know what I'm
Uh-huh.
saying? But I say that, I've been doing this for a minute, bro. I've always been musically inclined since, since like middle school. I've been, reciting other people's stuff or, and then in
Like
high school it kind of
Performing arts in a way.
correct, yeah,
Okay.
performing arts in a way. And then high school it just, it started off major with the freestyling and battling at school, and it's crazy that I've battled a lot of people that are actually in the industry today.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So it's
Right.
crazy when you look at it that way. It's like that's how long I've been doing it. So, and then it jumped off from there. I actually linked up with Heat,
Right.
and we was DJing. He took me on the DJ spree, and he
Casually.
he put me under his wing and was showing me the ropes on the DJ tip, and then that's kind of where the rap came in. It was
Okay.
meeting certain people, and then
Right.
of course me and him clicked up, and
Right.
kind of got to fast forward, got where we are today. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
yeah, been doing it for a while.
What about you guys click so well? What is the factor that allows the chemistry? Because every time I get to see you guys, you always got got the right vibe,
I
the
think-
right conversation.
I think it's like the yin and yang.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
He's
It's like
Yin and I'm Yang.
it's
Okay.
like it's kind of like that, man.
Compliment each other.
We compliment each other. We're different, but we compliment each other, and
Correct.
it works. It works good together. Also, where I started at, shout out to Track T. That's the first person
Shout out to Track T.
Track
Track
T.
T, I see you on it.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, he been doing his thing.
For
Respect.
sure, for
Shout
sure.
out to him.
Yeah.
Nuke's on the track as well, and of course DJ Incredible, my brother, man. So, but yeah, man.
That's what's up. I know you mentioned your father earlier. That he would throw the block parties.
Mm-hmm.
Any memories, like any vivid memory that you have from those experiences that you like to share?
I just think that when you do something for the community, right? So people will pull up that either A, wasn't invited, but because the vibe was always so good, and the music. So you got food, you got music.
That's all you need. That's all I need. That's all I need.
Peaceful, you know what I'm saying? Everybody having a good time, some
Yeah.
drinks, dancing. I think just being in that atmosphere, even before I thought about, becoming an artist, just being around that is what inspired me today to where I can make the music, or I can switch styles
Right.
and do different types of
Correct.
music, but
And it's
stay-
authentic.
and it's
Yeah.
authentic. You know
That's
what I mean?
dope.
So, yeah, man.
Jerry,
Makes
how do you stay? What about music drives you? What is the satisfaction that you get out of it? Because to you, it's like it's a passion. You know, it's
Yeah.
not something that you just do because you know
Yeah,
it's a hustle.
Yeah, man.
It's
this
more like
is-
there is like a meaning behind it. So what
I
about
mean,
music?
You know what? To be honest, this is almost I mean, it's not almost. This is a lifestyle.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I live this, bro. I live this. I breathe this. Like, you could ask this man. You know what I'm saying? Like, we talk about this every day. Like, this isn't something like, you know, you got other things in life
Of
going
course, responsibilities.
on,
Yeah.
responsibilities and stuff. But it's like, other than that, like, it's this. You know what I mean? I live, breathe, eat this. You know, it's like, it's this or nothing.
It's okay.
And to me, in my eyes, no, I'm just saying, you know.
No, yeah,
and-
like the dedication and the commitment to
dedication,
it.
correct. So that's where the passion comes in, and that's
Right.
where the hunger comes in, and you know, the never giving up, the never stopping, and
Right.
just, you know, keep it going. And a lot of people love it. You know, that helps out, right?
It's an up and down situation.
That
I
helps
think.
out. That a lot of people like it. So, you know, we love to put on a show. Me and this dude love to party.
Hey,
You
you
know
guys,
what I'm
you
saying?
guys know how to have a good time.
We know-
I've been there.
Oh, yeah.
I've been there.
We know
Yeah,
how to
we
throw a
do.
party.
Yeah, Tito's been there.
Literally, right?
I can
Yeah.
vouch. I can vouch. Had a
Oh,
good time. That's
So,
funny.
you know, that's really where the passion comes from, you know.
About of course not to sound redundant, but the event coming up in May 2nd at the Ritz. You
Yeah.
guys are gonna be performing. How do you guys describe your performance style? Like how would you say that makes, you know, what do you guys do so well that the people engage with you
we
guys?
We're definitely different. We always like to bring something different to the table.
Okay.
We like to connect with the people, man. We like to do surprise things. Like, we'll perform a song that we haven't even put out yet.
Okay.
And just to see the reaction of the
Right.
crowd and people dancing like they knew
Okay.
the song already. You know what I mean? It's just how we connect and what we feel, you know, at that time.
Right.
And that's part of what makes our shows so live and makes people always want to come out and party.
You
and
were
just have a
showing me
good time.
photos of it too. I think Jay Reed was showing me photos
Yeah.
of like the previous one.
Yeah.
It's like everybody was having a good time
Yeah,
with
the
the
crowd
with the
was-
t-shirts. They got the t-shirts.
Crowd was
T-shirts, you
packed.
got to get the PLR gear. You already
Everybody
know.
come out,
Hey,
rock.
sell out of shirts every time.
You
You
know?
know, so you know it's big, man. It's big.
Now, on your personal time, like, what type of music do you guys actually listen to? Like, are you like I know you know what do you
Oh, man.
the product and the service that you provide is rap and hip hop, but do you listen to the same genre of music on your own time, or is more like you expanding your horizons?
I'm
and
all over the place,
All
man.
over the place?
Yeah,
Okay.
we try to be
I'm
a
all
little,
over the place.
a little all over the place.
Because you want to be able to be diverse, man. You want to be able to connect with people on every different level. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can be here and I can hang out and vibe, and it could be, say, Latin music. Or I can be here and it can be country music. I can
Correct.
be here,
Right.
it's hip hop or it's EDM, and I'm vibing the same way I
Right.
vibe as if I was in a hip hop spot.
Because you understand the music.
Because
and
I understand, and my ear is, you know, is big on what I hear. So
makes sense.
He said he got good ears,
yeah,
so you know.
I think I'm pretty right. You know.
So you know,
You
every time
think,
we hear
man.
something, like it's crazy because we'll go somewhere and then we'll we'll hear something and it might be something we sample later.
Okay. Oh, for inspiration
You
or
know,
for like
you know what I
reference.
mean?
Okay.
So we'll go. It's crazy because we'll go everywhere when we go to like certain venues. We won't just limit ourselves. You know what I'm saying? We go to we done been in the hoodest places to the most upscalest places to the like we
Right.
we try not to limit ourselves. So
Right.
you know,
There's a
every-
different experience, a different vibe everywhere you go, so
Yeah.
you want to get that, of course.
every genre kind of brings a different party style,
Ooh, I like that.
you
Yeah,
know,
hold
and
on.
then that party style we can incorporate in the shows,
Yeah.
you know.
Oh,
They must have liked that.
I felt like that was over enjoyed.
I'm dead.
We appreciate
some-
your appreciation.
Some technical difficulties. That's all it is. We continue with the regular
Tito
programming.
was just making sure our guests were appreciated. You know, over a standing ovation
Hey,
over here.
we appreciate that, Tito.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that.
My man.
Oh
You guys
man.
recently released a music video too.
Yeah,
talked about.
That's what we were about to talk
We
about.
released some videos, you know. Price just put out an
Okay,
album.
videos. I like that.
Videos,
Tell 'em about the album, Bryce.
Man. Check out the new album. It's on all platforms. Price Man Banker, Forever Grind. Check it out, man. We got 14 tracks on there. We got a lot of different styles of music, so it's something on there for everybody. It's definitely a vibe. I got some hype stuff. I got some party stuff. I got some R&B vibe stuff on there. So I got
For
some.
the ladies.
I got some motivational.
It's a jam. It's a
so
jam,
it's
bro.
definitely.
It's a jam.
If you have some time, check it out.
Do you have any features in there?
Yeah, I do have some features. Of course, I got some features from Jay Reed,
yes.
DJ. Man, DJ Incredible. I have some features from Premature Baby, Nukes on the Track, AKA. I have big name, the big guy, the big dog,
Talk
Tay
about
Bay. Tay Bay. On a track, we got a track called Break the Law, and it's dope, man. We shot a
Super
music
dope.
video. Check it out. It's on YouTube. It's on everything. Featuring me, Jay Reed, and Tay Bay.
Break the law.
Break the law. You know.
What was the creative concept behind the music video, the Break the Law music?
the music video?
I mean, that's a
Shout
good one.
out to Natural House Studio
Shout out
as
to
well.
Natural
I
House.
was about to say,
Shout out to
A lot of
Bezo.
shouting out.
I thought he was
man,
about to say,
shout
shout out
Bezo.
to Break the Law.
Yeah.
I didn't know which route he was taking that one.
Shout out to Bezo,
Okay,
man.
shout out to both.
Yeah, shout out
Either
to
way.
Bezo, man.
man.
Bezo, Natural House Studios, man.
Yeah,
He the
man.
one shot the video, helped me directed a little piece, and
A
we just
little
had-
piece.
You know, yeah. I mean,
Okay.
a lot of piece. You know, we had an idea, or I had an idea, and I told Price about it. He was feeling the idea. We made a little movie with it. A little B-roll movie with it, and then did some acting in the scene.
Okay.
We kind of was breaking the law a little bit, and
Nah,
was-
you guys were just. I wouldn't say those terms. Not on this show.
Correct.
Well, we would just say.
Correct.
You guys were just educating those about those who break the law.
Correct.
That is
Yes,
correct.
that's
You were
exactly
showing-
what I
You were
think.
demonstrating.
What I
That is
saw
correct. We were
was a
demonstrating
complete
the
demonstration.
process
The
of-
pro-
The props on this
Everything was props
videos
in this
Oh, yes.
video.
Oh, yes.
was be
Everything was props.
Yep.
So
there you go.
let's be clear about that, folks.
But yeah, it was
Just
dope.
in case anybody listening.
It was a dope video. You
Alright.
know, Tay Bay came out, show love on the video. So
Yeah. So shout out to
shout out
brother
to
Tay
Tay
Bay.
Bay.
Yes, sir.
And then he dropped another video for one of his other
Yeah.
tracks he
I
got.
dropped another video, Sauce. Check that out.
Okay.
You know, you gotta have that sauce. You know what I'm saying? So
Don't get lost in the
don't
sauce.
get lost
Lost
in
in
the
the
sauce.
sauce.
You know, I'm sliding around the city.
Okay, Tito, I think it's time to hit them with the other questions
What do you mean?
that they weren't expecting.
Unexpected questions.
The
Oh,
unexpected
shit. We knew
questions.
it was coming.
Yeah, you know.
Change that whole body language.
He's strapped in. He's strapped in.
Hey, man, look at his face, bro.
Take the glasses off. Get serious and
Oh
shit.
man, that's a good one for the
What's
camera,
going
bro.
on, man?
No, but I kind of already know you fellas, but I will involve the questions I guess we normally do to our guests, but a lot of the people, I'm thinking from the fans' perspective. I'm thinking from the viewer's perspective. The person that don't know Tito and I have been here for 3 years in a row doing the show.
Correct.
So I say stuff like that. So when we like, oh, okay. You know what I mean? Now, like one of the main things that I would ask was, what was your main inspiration into music in general? Like, what genre, what style, what age were you, and what influenced you to be where you're at currently? Like, what was that thing that did it?
I think just seeing how music moves people. Like, not even so much the words, just you can hear the beat, the melody, it's like, for me, it's like a heartbeat. It's like it touches me in a different way, and also other people. So, and then when you put words on top of it and give it that one thing that makes it stand out on top of the beat, was it for me. You know what I mean? I felt like I could speak to people without physically being there.
When did that moment happen for you though? Like when did that transition?
Around, I want to say around 24.
Okay.
Is when it hit me, and then I wrote a song.
That's dope
And
though.
then-
Like you saw it though.
Yeah, like
That's
I
dope.
wrote a song and got a beat from Track T, and then I was on the radio station the next week. You know, so
So I see your vision. That's dope.
From
That's
there
nice.
was,
Yeah.
you know, see it in
Yeah,
my
like
in
it's
my
a
mind.
big it's a big eye opener with that one.
Correct. Put it on paper, bring it to life once I get in the studio, and then give it to someone, and they're like, "Hey, this is good enough to play on the stations."
Yeah.
And that's literally how my music career, it came like this. And I've been getting better, changing up styles, and that's what's led me to now.
I can see your motivation because a lot of people wish it happened like
Yeah.
because it don't. So I appreciate your integrity because you do see it.
Yes, sir.
But a lot of people don't see it.
Yeah.
And then most of them are putting out music and they wish they can be where you're at. What advice would you give them to keep that that integrity, that consistency
you have to believe when no one else will believe, right? Like I'll never forget, I went to a music seminar, and they were like, the average person, you won't get played or you will never make radio. And I was like, I was in there, not saying to be cocky, but I was confident in myself, and I believed in myself. Like, if I believe in something, I study and I put it on paper and I follow through with it the proper way, I'm going to get a result. And that's literally what I did. I was like, well, they ain't talking to me. I'm going to...
That doesn't apply to
like,
me.
That's what I was worried about. No, you're right.
Like I believe in myself. It's like, so I'm like, okay, well, I'm going to get on radio. And literally I did exactly that. And I played on 2 radio stations, literally almost back to back.
What was the emotion like when that happened?
Oh, man, just say when your whole family, my grandma, my mom, they could turn the radio on and my song is playing. Something that I wrote, at that
And
time.
they hear it.
Wrote in the
and
kitchen.
they listening to it.
And they can listen to it.
And they know that you were telling the truth, what you was
Correct.
doing
Then I
this whole
believed in
damn time.
Correct. So
I mean, no, that's important because a lot of people listening right now is like, yo, like,
Yeah.
I'm in that position.
yeah.
Like, I want to make this track and I don't know where to go. I don't know who to contact, but they might have the most skills that nobody's ever understood. And their mom's like, hey, you're my son. You're my daughter. Like, I don't see what you just saw, but what you just said is inspiring. That's dope. Because
Appreciate
that's
appreciate
what
that.
I want to hear.
Yeah.
If I was young, and you know what I mean?
dope.
Like, that's what we doing here. Like, we want to let the youth know, like, hey, guys, we are above the age right now, I'm going to say, over the drink. And a lot of people aren't. They're going to watch the show and they're going to wonder, hey, how did you do that? So I personally appreciate you guys explaining that to them and letting them know. And, Tito and I have been doing this for a minute, just over 3 years, just to get the point across.
Yeah.
So other than that, I don't know if a lot of people know the entire background about you. So what's your ethnicity, where you were born, and what are your goals for the next couple years? I think what they would like to hear from you guys.
I mean, Tampa born and raised, me and him.
Yeah, Tampa born and
Tampa
raised.
born and raised,
Shout out to Mac Bill, Air Force
That
Base.
shows you something.
You know
That
what I'm
already
saying?
shows you
Hey,
something. You
shout
see
out-
what I'm saying?
shout out
And
to
they
Mac
teaming
Bill, Air
up.
Force Base.
Tampa born and raised, teaming up. I like that.
Tampa born and
Tampa
raised.
team.
But,
TT.
we,
Let's go.
We both different in a little bit, because I got, I'm mixed. I got some Spanish influence in me. I'm half black, half Puerto Rican. So I get the best of both worlds a little bit in that instance. And, as you know, our fam is from NY, from the top. So I get a lot of like up north influence into me. You know what I'm saying? So that kind of that paid a way into the music. You know what I'm saying? So that you could tell in my music that I have some up north swag. I got the down south. I try to mix both together and do funny things. And I listen to a lot of West Coast music. A lot of my favorite artists are from the West Coast.
Who's your favorite artist?
Like The Game, and a lot of I like Snoop. I like Ice Cube,
Love Snoop.
Dre.
Love Snoop.
The whole West. You know what I'm saying?
Too
Who's
far.
not? You know what I'm saying? The whole West. So Kendrick right now. You know what I mean? So the whole West has been hot.
Vibe.
So I try to that has a lot to do with my personality and my
Right.
swag and my culture and
Right.
what I do. You know what I'm saying? I know he's a little different from where he started with his, but I'll quick, I'll just say
No,
that
go ahead.
I'll just say real quick, just to get to where I started, because I know y'all, he said something, but I'll just come into where I started. I wanted y'all to know that what really started me into the music, to be honest, is the first time I heard James Brown. I was so young, and I heard James Brown.
Right.
It's a great reference right now.
Bro, the
Like he
James
just like
Brown, he was screaming on records, and to me, he was screaming, but he was singing.
Right.
I feel good.
Na 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 na.
All that is kind of what got me, and I knew from there on, I had to be 7, 8, or
Right.
9.
Right.
I knew from then I wanted to do something with music. I didn't know what,
Right.
because
But
I
you
didn't
had
even
the
know
idea.
rap at that time.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I just heard James Brown, and I'm just like,
Yo.
yo, I want to do this. Yo, that's crazy what he's doing.
Right.
He's dancing. He was having fun.
Right.
That's what it's about.
He was having fun, and it just,
I mean, that's what life is about, really.
Yeah.
Correct.
Please let everybody know what your social medias, Instagram, or whatever it is that they
man.
need.
Yeah, get me on Instagram, man. Read the Great. You already know what time it is. Read the Great on everything.
Get at me, Price Man Banker, on Facebook. On Instagram, I'm Price Man Banker on both. You can connect with me on there. Shout out to y'all, man. Shout out to everybody, man. That's how we doing it.
Tito, man, we always do this shit.
Hey,
I
we're
appreciate you, man.
consistent, yo. May 2nd at the Ritz, where they gonna be. Let's go.
Now
Pull up.
you see what
Make sure you pull up.
you see what he do?
Pull up. Big
Major
time.
pull up.
That's why he's my guy.
Major plug.
Big
That's why he's my
party.
guy.
Major plug. Hit
Big
him
you
with the
party.
horns. Hit him with the
Now
horns.
you know. Let's go. Let's go.
Dope.
I'm gonna say
it's your boy Jay Reed.
I'm gonna say it's your
I'm
boy
Bryce
Jay
Man.
Reed. And
Now
you
you're
know what I'm
watching, and then I say now you know. Right?
There we go. We're going to try that first.
Like that?
Let's go. Let's
All right, here you go. Take 1, action.
Hey man, it's your boy Jay Reed,
It's your boy Price Man Banker.
and now you watching.
Now you know.
Here you go.
We gotta do that over.